paint really pops on this thing. This thing is sick. God, that thing sounds good. Oh, I can smell his ethanol right now. What's going on, guys? This is kind of a spur of the moment video. I was talking to my buddy Mark, and I guess he's going to meet up with some people that are doing some racing. It's supposed to be a Mclaren versus a 800 horsepower Cts-V. It's not Mark's old V, it's a different one. So I was like, I need some coordinates here. I'm gonna pop in on this thing, see what's shaking. So we're gonna go try to meet up with these guys, see if they'll let me play around. I was rushing to get out of my house because I guess he was almost there. So I do not have the GoPro Max with me, which sucks. But I've got the Busa with me. So we should have enough to tame this Mclaren pretty easily, I think, at least. I'm still on 10 pounds of boost, so right now at the tire it's right around 270, 275. I've got the 12-pound spring sitting at home to go in it. We'll try that next. There's a, what is that, ZL1? Nice little wrapped Camaro over there. I don't think it's a ZL1 though. No, it's not. But yeah, so hopefully we get some good racing in. I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're going to the highway. Either way, they're in for a good time if they let me in on this. I'm hoping they do. Oh, and by the way, guys, I have some pretty big news on the H2. I was going to go out and make a video for it, but, you know, that was the plan today, so instead we're on the Busa. The H2 still had the rear wheel off, so I just grabbed this thing and ran out the door. But, Travis Yeager is going to be building my H2 up. I'm dropping it off, not this weekend, but next weekend, and he'll have it for about 2 weeks. It's getting a intercooler, it's getting H2R cams, stage 3 gears, so it's getting the works. Unfortunately, it's going to push the Busa build back a little bit because I wasn't planning on spending that money right now on the H2. But the reason I did spend the money right now as opposed to just doing the Busa is Yeager lives in Tennessee, which is like 5.5 hours away from me right now. And in 2 months, he's moving to Florida, which is like 12 to 14 hours away from me. So I was like, man, the window's closing. I need to just go ahead and do this thing, get it out of the way. I can always do the Busa after the H2. So I'm going to need a little bit more money to, or a little bit more money, yeah, that's true. I'm going to need a little bit more time to build up my money because that's costing me like $5,500. So the Busa is going to be pushed back a little bit. But don't worry, it's still getting built. I'm still going full-blown bananas on the Busa. It's just going to push it back a few months so I can build up after getting the H2 done. But on the bright side is I have the 12-pound spring for this. It's going in, and then the H2 should be right around 300 wheel horsepower. So should be some good shenanigans happening for another round of turbo Busa versus H2. We'll see what happens on that. All the turbo noises. All the turbo noises. I can't remember what model of McLaren this is. I'm not very up to date on all the different models, guys. I'm sorry about that. So I'll probably have to ask them what's going on, what it is, all that. All right, guys. This is the McLaren. It's a 570S, and it is bone stock. And God, this car looks good. That paint really pops on this thing. This thing is sick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I need one of these. But it's bone stock, and he says it's probably around a 1050 car. These things trap mid 130s, somewhere right in there. 10.5. What mile an hour? 134. So right mid 130s. And he's going to be battling a 800 horsepower Cts-V. This one has a list of mods. Fresh build. First time racing. This is your first time on drag radials, right? First time on drag radials. I'm going to follow the race first and see what happens, and then I'll try to line up, see if I can get in with any of these guys. But it should be a pretty good run. The V has it outmatched on power by a good shot, so it should walk it, but we'll see what happens. We'll get out there. I'm on the Hayabusa, of course, so we're here with Big Daddy just in case anybody wants to get squirrely. Let's get out there and do some runs. God, that thing sounds good. All I can smell is ethanol right now. Fury 85. This V came to party. We'll see if it's got enough for the Mclaren. She's rowdy in first, boys. She's rowdy. Hopefully traffic cooperates and we're able to get a few pulls off. I'm gonna let them run first and see how this pans out. I don't really want to be next to the V on the first hit. She said that her drag radials are making the car sway a good bit, so don't want to be next to that. Let her get a little used to it first. Oh, sorry guys, I blipped the air shifter and it didn't shift all the way, so I had to freaking slam it. That was just like playtime. That was like half throttle, kind of in it. I really need to get in the habit of smashing that air shifter, because I mean, when I blip it like that, like sometimes it shifts, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bad habit, so I need to get out of that. Tell you what though, I went by them like it was Sunday morning. On my way to get a fresh cup of coffee. Oh, that was grand. The air shifter's still messed up there. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it needs oil. I don't know. That thing's a savage, though. The thing's a savage. Oh, he put it in reverse on the highway. That thing is sick. Oh, it wasn't even close. Oh my God, it's so hot. I'm out here trying to get footage for them just a half mile ahead. Whoopsies. I'm just gonna let them go. I'll film this one. Oh, this truck doesn't know what to do. He's like, what the heck? What are you guys doing? Second gear, why not? Those are some good runs. Those cars were actually a really good run for each other. I thought that V was just going to run from that thing, but man, those cars are fast stock. That's an 800 wheel horsepower Cts-V. Well guys, this was a little bit of a surprise video for me too, because I had no idea I was coming out to do this today. I was literally just chatting on my phone with my buddy who was about to head over soon, and he's like, yeah, I'm just going to meet up with this Mclaren and Cts-V that are about to get some runs in. And I was like, say no more. Say no more. Tell me where. I'll be there. And here we are. But as always, guys, comment, like, subscribe. If you can, leave a like on the video if you made it this far. It really helps out the algorithm. Helps me get out there on the channel. If you like seeing stuff like this, cars versus bikes, let me know. Comment down below, let me know. I mean, I like both of it, but it seems like YouTube really likes cars versus bikes for some reason. So I like racing fast stuff no matter what. But if it's a car, it's a car, you know. I really want to race like a 1500 horsepower GTR or a twin turbo Viper, you know, something ridiculous. Like one of these with turbos on it would be ridiculous. But, you know, maybe here in the future. I've got the half-mile event coming up, so stay tuned for that. This thing I'm hoping to get, I'll be happy with 190, but if it gets close to 200, that'd be sweet. I'm going to put the 12-pound spring in it, try to get to 200 miles an hour. So stay tuned for that stuff, guys. I'm dropping the H2 off as well, so it's about to be a bunch of savages around here. But as always, thanks for watching. Till next time.